Hey, good afternoon. This is John the Sea Monkey Dude here, and I just wanted to do a quick update on my favorite of the current official original Sea Monkey sets. That's the SMES, the Sea Monkeys Executive Supersize Suite. And I've mentioned in the past that this is my my favorite of the current products that are out there, of the official licensed kits. You guys know I like to do-it-yourself tanks too, which is always fun. But this one I like a lot. This one is basically a really huge cocktail glass. It holds 48 ounces of water as opposed to the 12 ounces that most Sea Monkey kits come with. And I really haven't given an update on this one in a while. So I know you guys like this one too, and you like to see how my Sea Monkeys are doing. So here you go. You can see we've got lots of them in here, lots of adults, lots of babies. We didn't have many babies in here until a few days ago. We started seeing a lot of mating maybe a week or so ago, something like that. And now there's literally at least a couple hundred babies in here. There's a ton. I also wanted to point out the algae that's on the side of the tank. You guys can probably see that. I haven't cleaned this off in a while, so I'll clean it on video so you guys can see how I do it. A lot of people ask about my tank setup for these sort of small tanks too, in addition to the big ones. So you'll see that big line going right down the middle. That's an air line. If we go up and over to the left, you'll see I've got an air pump. It's off camera. You'll probably notice there's just a small trickle of bubbles going in there. It's like once every 4 or 5 seconds, one big bubble goes up there. This method is working really, really well for me. So I wanted to let you guys know about that too. Let's zoom in and see if we can see these guys for a little bit. Then we'll scrape some of that algae off. Look at all the little ones there. We've got lots of sea monkeys in here, lots of babies. These are 4th of July babies, something like that. Today is the 8th of July. We just celebrated Independence Day here in the United States. You know, these guys were born over 4th of July weekend at some point. I don't know if it was on the 4th, but within the past few days here. And I love that we've got so much life in this tank. We got lots of adults. We got single adults. We've got lots of mating pairs still. We've got tons of babies. Hopefully these babies, a lot of them will survive. We know survival rate from infancy to adulthood with brine shrimp it's small, unfortunately. You know, there's some things we can do to help that. And one of the things I'm going to do is scrape some of that algae off of the side of the tank. This serves 2 purposes. One, it lets me see the pets easier, which that's important to me. You know, I've got them so I can watch them. They're fun, right? Second reason is when I scrape some of that algae off, it sort of breaks down into a dust, real fine particles. And the pets can eat it, you know, including the babies if it's small enough. So I usually notice when I do that, we start seeing some baby growth, which is cool. Let's zoom back out a little bit. And then we will work on cleaning that off a little. So I've got a lid on here. Just took it off. This is just a storage container lid that came from our kitchen. This set does not come with a lid, but I like having lids on there to help keep the dust out, that sort of thing. Slows down evaporation a little bit too, which I think is good. Water still evaporates and we still have to top it off. It's a tiny bit low right now. I'll top it off in a couple days. This right here is what I use to clean the algae off. This is a very small silicone spatula. I got this from Amazon. If you look at my Amazon list, the link is in the description here. You'll see this product. This is what I recommend for cleaning your Sea Monkey tanks. It works better than anything else I've used. Yeah, you can usually get a set of these that come with, I don't know, 6 or 8, maybe 10 various sizes. That's what I've got on my Amazon list. Go take a look. They're all different colors and stuff too. I literally just put this in the water and then we start wiping the algae away. Typically, I'll try to wipe it away on the surfaces that are facing me, so that way I can see the pets easier. On the surfaces that are facing the wall back there and the light, not as important in my opinion. Let it grow a little bit. Not let it grow out of control, but we can let it grow a little bit. Now you can see as I'm doing this, we're stirring up all the gunk too. That's good to do every once in a while. When you stir up the gunk, you'll notice that they start eating it a little bit more. Give it a few hours, we'll see some of these big guys with some big poop tails. Whoa, you guys see what's going on right here? How many is that? We got a sea monkey orgy going on here. That's at least 4 of them. Look at by my spatula. Pervert sea monkeys. Oh my gosh. All right, back to cleaning. So I'm trying to be careful, not to hit any of the adult pets. I'm not doing this really hard. If I accidentally bump them, probably fine. Pretty hardy animals. Okay. There we go. Once it settles a little bit, you can see areas you missed. I'll usually come back in an hour and do it again. But this is good for them. All right. We'll put that away. I'm going to put the lid back on. So it looks sort of gross in there now because we stirred up all the gunk. We got the algae off the side of the tank. A lot of it at least. That will all settle. Give it an hour, roughly. That stuff will settle back down at the bottom. And we'll have a more clear view of the pets. So, pretty cool, right? I'll zoom in again for a little bit here. Let you guys take a look at them before we sign off. Look at these guys. Oh, there goes that orgy of them. Oh my goodness. Those guys are crazy. How many was that? I think it's 4. They move so fast, sometimes it's hard to tell. Someone pause the video and count, put it in the comments. And then I'll do the same. And see. I see them again. They're off camera now. I think it's 4. I've seen 5 or 6 together before too. It's nuts. These guys are crazy. But again, just wanted to show these guys off, show you guys how they're doing. This colony is doing incredibly well. I usually have really good success with this kit. I don't know if it's because it's larger or because it's made out of glass instead of plastic, or because I've got a dedicated air line going to it. That could be. I don't have that going to all of them anymore. That got to be a pain. So some of my tanks I aerate manually with a million bubble air pump, which you can get from seamonkeys.com. But yeah, this tank always does well. I love it. And I could watch these guys swim for hours. Apparently you guys could too, because people are watching these videos. Oh, I see the group of them again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4 of them. Crazy. See them at the top there? Yeah. There they are. Holy cow. Now they went to the back of the tank. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about this colony or this sea monkey kit, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your questions and read your comments. If you have questions about other sea monkey tanks that I've got, let me know. I've got over 300 videos on YouTube now, so I've probably got one answering the question that you have. Be sure to take a look at some of the other content that's out there. A lot of these videos have been pretty popular, and of course I've got content on other social media platforms too. So if you guys are on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, check me out, all right? I hope you guys have a great day, have a good evening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.